Hello, Void. It is July 30th, 2021. I have no idea what time it is. Fuck. Sometime in the afternoon. After 6, I believe. At about a little after 4 this afternoon, I had 600 micrograms of LSD. And the last time I dosed was on the 22nd, I believe. So my tolerance is not at 0. But whoa, this is kicking me. And showing me what we need to get rid of and all this, what we need to let go of. Like the mother, we have to let go of her. And we don't think it's a good idea for her to ever come back in our lives. Because it just seems like this is just who she is. And anytime you think that she's being nice, it's just, she's just trying for, martyr points. She can tell her friends what a good fucking person she is for having to deal with an offspring like myself. Tell them what a fucking drug addict I am and everything, I'm sure. Because, yeah, that's me. It's funny when, like, the nurses that see me regularly and, like, mental health professionals that see me regularly, like, how they laugh at that. Anytime I bring it up about, I was being accused of med seeking again and everything, they're like, you? Because I fucking hate being high. So that would make no fucking sense. Because I don't like the clouded head. Which is something I struggle with an LSD, because it does give you this clarity, but especially with the come up, things are clouded. Don't like that. That's unpleasant. We like being able to think clearly, because then we know better than if we didn't. If we weren't thinking clearly, right? No shit. But I mean, like, we can tell what's a threat and what's not and everything, so easier to relax. I don't know where I started with this. I was out walking for a little while. I don't know how long, because I don't even know what time it is. Couldn't have been that long. Like an hour. Maybe less. Probably less. Probably less than an hour. Tonight is a ketamine night. So at some point, I'll be taking 50 milligrams of ketamine. And we're going to amp this shit up with weed. Because why not? So I have Congolese Kush loaded up in the water bong. The nasty, nasty water bong. And I also have a vape cartridge of something. I don't even know what it is. But it's supposed to be good for anxiety. And I've had vape cartridges before, THC vape cartridges, and I didn't feel like they hit hard. This one has a kick to it, for sure. So anytime I'd take 2 hits, thinking that the first one didn't do anything, it's a mistake. But nothing bad ever happened, so we're all good. But yeah, today was our last session with our therapist until we find another one. I don't know how we're going to find another one, when we're going to find another one. So video therapy is still on and going to be more so, I feel, now, as long as I'm not giving up. But I already feel like we've given up on something with the school thing, which I don't want to give up on that completely. It's just now is not the time to be fucking taking an English class. Okay? Like, we can't handle that. We can't handle that right now. I don't know where the migraine triggers are coming from exactly. I ruled out one that seems to be helping, the cinnamon thing. Cutting that out seems to help. I seem to be, for the most part, past the caffeine withdrawal headaches. But it's just, I need to know that when I'm going back into school, that I have no reason to drop out. Because there's only so many times they'll let you do that before they're like, fuck off. No. Not you again. So it's best if we just take ourselves out of the running for right now. And see what fucking happens. We have so much shit to fucking heal from, but it feels like we're doing absolutely nothing. There's just so much to do before we can function correctly. And God is hiding something. But it may be in order to protect all of us. That could be why she keeps getting freaked out with Lucy. Because Lucy doesn't let you hide anything. But we are very comfortable with everything that we unearthed about ourselves. We feel more comfortable with who we are now than before diving into this shit. Because we know, like for sure, we know we didn't ask for any of the abuse. Even if I were to give consent, I was a fucking child. So that voids it, I feel. I'm not just talking about the sexual abuse, because technically speaking, my sexual abuse was started from someone. The abuser was my age. Was my friend. But that is actually not where the sexual abuse started. Even though it was unintentional, it still had done some irreversible fucking damage that will, haunt us in the afterlife. Fucking hope not. From what I've been shown, that'd be almost impossible. So, good for for that, I guess. But these trips with Lucy have been feeling different. Because usually it makes me feel very alone, very isolated. Safe, but alone and isolated. But now it feels like I'm not the only one here. And yeah, that's never been a thing on Lucy before. It's always made me feel alone. And then question this, but it always comes back to the same thing of, yes, this is absolutely fucking real. And even in therapy today, it was brought up again, which apparently, for me, it was the first time, I thought. But I've been dissociating for a lot longer than we ever thought. So that would explain the gaps in memory that I was actually experiencing switching out and amnesia from that. And that could be where all my gaps in memory come from. Because, I mean, why wouldn't you try to escape in that kind of situation? But we have made this a safe place. This. As safe as it can be, I guess, with it, you know, without the trust or anything. Fuck's sake. We just gotta be real with each other. And apparently that's just hard to do. I think because it's so ingrained in us to protect the others that when something hits us, we just try to hide it. Fucking just thinking of the stupid fucking ferret, yeah. Hide everything. So it's not for malicious intent, it's for self-preservation. But we gotta stop, man. It's making things difficult to navigate. It makes things difficult. It makes it difficult to communicate. And also to find out what's real and what isn't. So just stop. Let the others know when we're hit. We all have to do our part. Don't just hide it and take it on as your sole responsibility. Whoever keeps doing this, it is not just your responsibility. It's all of us. And I'm going to be cut off. So I will be back later, though. Yeah. Hello, Void. July 30th, 2021. It is currently 8:20 p.m. Fuck off. I'm definitely over the come up. And I always will get that feeling of like, oh, we're coming down already. But no, we're not. Holy shit, though. Fucking head just can't calm down. Something funny that I remember, though, because I was just, like, earlier, I was on Facebook and saw that my dad made a post. And I don't ever remember him ever making a post on Facebook. So I was like, what the fuck? Did somebody hack his account or something? No, it seems like his words. But he also put like WTF in all caps at the end of it. And I'm like, oh my God. If you're going to choose a platform, please don't make it be Facebook. Nothing you say will be taken seriously or will be taken too seriously. Either way, it's not a good time. I mean, I suppose that could be said with any platform, but I mean, like, Facebook is just a fucking cesspool. There's so many, like, conspiracy theorists and crazy shit. It's just, it's insane. And that is why we can't have the mother back. Because we can't have that constant string of insanity. And not being self-aware of it. I don't know. I just think it's bad for us to have around. And like, yes, Lucy is showing me that I have to move past this. I have to let it go. Let it go and move on. Okay. But part of that is forgiveness. And how do you forgive someone who isn't sorry? We never had a mother that loved us. We never had a mother that wanted us to be around. We were born a burden. And that's just a fact of it. She was 18 when she had us. Although I know some shit. That I've sat on for quite some time. But I won't talk about that here. But it just makes me understand like how full of shit she is with everything. I don't know if she lies to herself just as much to like make herself believe her own lies. Does she really believe that she's a good person? Because for us, it's always been a show. We've always witnessing a show that she's putting on for others, which you could argue is autistic masking. Fine, yeah. If you acknowledge that that's what it is, fine. But this weird devotion to your friends is sick. And I know that comes from a place of abuse. Your parents were fucking horrible people. I'm sorry. But I've heard some shit. Not only did I experience their shittiness, and then have my mother tell me, basically, that it's me and not them. Like, I understand how they fucked you up. I know how they fucked you up. Do you not see how they fucked you up? I've made mistakes because of how I was raised. And I've apologized many times for those mistakes. She has never truly apologized. It's only like to save face. If it's something that can be read by others on Facebook, when it's something not directly calling her out. Oh, I'm sorry, I should have protected you. Yeah, you fucking should have. And you also should not have been my number one fucking abuser. making it so easy for other people to fucking abuse me. Because my other, quote unquote, first abuser saw how I was treated and used that to manipulate me. Like, how easy is it to manipulate a person, a child, when it's like they know that their own mother doesn't love them? And it was so obvious to everyone. She had her 2 kids. And she chose the one that she wanted to love and the one that she wanted to use as a punching bag. Thanks, Mom. Yeah, although I'm not going into detail about the abuse, it's fucked up. The layers of manipulation and just fucking, it's so weird. It's almost like her and her friends got off on this shit. It's fucked up. Making me play victim again and again for their amusement. So fuck them. I don't know how to forgive people if they are not sorry. I don't know how to do that. Because I know it's about, forgiveness is about you. You forgiving others is about you. It's about you moving on. But it's just, you kind of want that peace. You kind of want fucking legit, oh, I'm sorry for fucking you up. I didn't know what I was doing. Something. Like legit. Not just to shut me up. Not just to make yourself look good. Legit. Fucking apologize. You fucked me up. You let your friends fuck me up. You let my friends fuck me up. And it's because you're fucked up. And I can't blame you for that. I can blame your parents for that. And I guess whoever fucked them up. Why do you people keep breeding? What the fuck is wrong with you? You obviously hate your children. Why are you doing this? It seems so fucking stupid. I don't know, man. But anyways, I just wanted to get these thoughts out there before they get taken from me. Because in about a half an hour or so, I will be taking 50 milligrams of ketamine. And see what happens from there. I so badly want to take some hits off of either the vape cartridge or the Congolese Kush over there. But I kind of want to save that because I only got a little bit left, man. I'm fucked for a while. No. Oh, I might start going through weed withdrawals. Because I'm such a fucking addict. I do so many drugs all the time. Now, THC, I'll fucking give you, that is seriously like in my system all the time. Okay. Because I'm fucking having trouble here coping. There's a lot of shit that I can't really fucking handle with the repressed memories and the just being reminded of like how much I don't fucking matter to my own mother. And also not being able to continue with school, you know, or start back up again, you know, since my fucking suicide attempt. And also, today being the last day with my therapist. I fucking hate this shit, man. She was cool. She's awesome. And I wish that I could still have her for my therapist. Because I don't know if the next person will be trustworthy. I don't know. It's like we just got good vibes from her right away. I mean, yes, we still need to test our boundaries and stuff. But we like instantly had like good vibes from her. She never once was trigger happy, which is something we need in a therapist. We need someone who's not trigger happy because we do say some fucked up shit sometimes, but it doesn't mean anything. It's just, you know, we're dissociating or whatever, but it doesn't mean anything. Or it's a tick. Like, some people still don't quite understand that. Like, Tourette's is Tourette's. It's not, doesn't mean anything. The shit that's coming out of your mouth because of Tourette's doesn't fucking mean anything. Even if it does line up to what is being said or what is happening around us, it's ultimately fucking meaningless because it is not thought-provoked. It is just a reaction to our neurons misfiring or whatever the fuck Tourette's is. I don't know. I just know it's a fucking neurological disorder. Anyways, I'm going to end up getting cut off. So, next one I start is going to be ketamine fueled. Hopefully I can keep it together. Seems that way though. Later. Hello again, Void. It is July 30th, 2021. It is currently 10:09 p.m. I have taken 50 milligrams of ketamine, which has definitely aided in the dissociation, and someone was co-piloting with me and speaking through me. So there's that. Very strong pushes, but it just flowed. And it didn't really feel like a push or a struggle or anything. It just flowed, which seems to be the case when LSD is involved now. It didn't used to be that way. But now it seems to be aiding in this instead of hindering it, so that's good. But again, we're realizing that no one is on our side here, and that is why we have us. We were also, like, I know I'm probably going to be jumping all over the place, but thinking of adding DMT to the mix. We as in not me, though. The others, like, you know, this is going to be the last time in a while that we're going to have this combination because we have no more LSD. But I'm just not ready. Like me, I'm not ready. I'm not ready to go back. Even if we calculate everything correctly, and things go according to plan, whatever that fucking plan is, I'm not ready. Yeah, it's still too much for me to even think about going back there. And I know that I wouldn't push it to the point of ego death again, because I've learned my lesson. But still, I'm afraid that just going into it, even without a full breakthrough, even just getting a taste of it, I'm afraid that it'll like send us to some PTSD fucking meltdown. So I don't want that. But what I do want is to add some THC to the mix, which I have ready to go. And I'm gonna use the vape cartridge. And I haven't smoked any today. I haven't added any THC to my system today. In preparation for hanging with Lucy. So we'll see how this goes. Not trying to fucking hold that shit in. Ugh. Fucking disgusting. This may take a couple minutes. I don't know. Dude. Chill out. Heart is pounding. Because we're afraid of what's going to happen. Because last time, we freaked out. That shit fucking is gross. I don't know, I hate vape cartridges, but they're convenient. But they hurt, and they smell and they taste bad. Not like weed in its normal form tastes great, but I mean, it's better than that. Dude. Sorry. Anxiety. Okay, so yeah. Something I wanted to mention as well before I forget is today my phone died twice on me with no warning. Every couple months or so, it'll just fucking just turn off for whatever reason. But now it did it twice in one day, which never happened before. So I'm thinking my phone is on its way out, which is unfortunate. I do not have money to get another phone. So I don't know what the fuck to do after this one dies. And I know that's going to suck because my computer is on its last leg. I know that. I've had my computer for way too long. And it is showing signs of aging poorly. Where I can't, like, really play any games on it without it freaking out. But then once that dies, I'm going to have no ways of communicating with the outside world, because I assume after I tell MRC, which is the organization that's been working with me to get me back into school, once I tell them that I'm not going to school in the fall, that they will want their stuff back. Which is good that I didn't take it out of the boxes yet or anything. So I will really have no fucking way to communicate with the outside world, which is fucking fantastic. I love being completely fucking broke. It's great. It totally builds character. Mm-hmm. I have a lot of fucking anxiety right now. But that head didn't do it for us. Oh, that shit's so gross. This is gonna be great with this in my mouth, I'm sure. Oh, that felt horrible. Ugh. God, that's fucking nasty. I don't know how people can use that shit on a, like, regular basis. Not fucking die. Ugh. That shit is brutal. Sorry, yeah, Donatello is very active, awake, I guess. Fuck. Animal as well. And also our new cannibal friend. Dude, what is up? Ugh. I hope this is fucking doing something. Come on. Can't be over already. That sucks. But what are you gonna do? Night's not over yet, I guess. But fuck, that is disappointing. God. Harsh. Running out of time. Don't know if I had anything else to say. Except, we're really fucking upset. Apparently the mother wants us to talk to her. She told somebody else to let us know. And that's when someone went over and said, well, she can go fuck herself. And then went on, and yeah, okay. That is like a collaboration, I think, of Donatello and the cannibal and animal. Holy fuck. Yeah. Unless she's going to fucking apologize, I don't want to fucking hear it. And I really doubt that she wants to talk to me so she can fucking apologize. It's more like, how can we just forget this shit ever happened and move on? But I can't, because I'm trying to fucking heal. I want you to admit what you did was wrong, even if you couldn't help it, even if it is just a part of your condition. Fucking still admit that it was wrong. And if you're not fucking sorry, explain to me explain to me why you're not sorry. I'd say explain to me why you just never fucking loved me. But don't bother. Because I'm pretty sure I already know the answer to that. And it probably has nothing to do with you. We're fucked from the start. No, we said that right. Fucking animal, Christ's sake. Wow. Dissociation. Weird. Okay. I'm getting cut off. So, may or may not be back later. Don't know. Later? It is July 31st, 2021. It is currently 4:16 p.m. Yeah, so I rewatched everything from last night. And yeah, shit gets deep and personal, but this is video therapy aside from trip report or whatever, because I didn't really do much trip reporting except I was just working through some shit, which I'm still trying to do. I'm not sorry for any of it. I have no reason to be. So I'm going to put it up as is. And yeah, fuck it, whatever. To the void. So last night, we were sharing the vessel. Because we were dancing in the kitchen, and I wasn't the only one moving the vessel anymore. It was like I was just kind of letting things happen, and I know Dante took hold at one point. Animal for sure did as well. Candy even did. I think even our cannibal. I'm not sure. But he was active just as we were outside a few minutes ago. Because he's amped up, apparently. So is Donatello. And, oh yeah, and I was feeling a lot from Dante last night. Like he was waking up. So the combination of LSD and ketamine and THC really helps the process. Fuck. Sorry, but yeah, outside. And then I saw something like a head just come from this side. It was weird. But I think it was coming from within. But yeah, I definitely saw something for a moment. And Also been doing this thing lately where it's like seeing through someone else's eyes, having hair in my face, like over one of my eyes. It keeps alternating which eye. It's just weird. Yeah. But yeah, we're really struggling today, realizing that, again, we have no one on our side. But that's why we have us, I suppose. That's what they keep telling me. Oh, and today is 2 years since I legally became dean. And how I came up with that name was apparently because it's a combination of teen and Dante, which I didn't realize I had done. But yeah, it makes sense that, yeah, it would happen that way. I just picked Dean because, or at least I thought I did, because it sounds like teen. And that's my name in here. And that's also the nickname that the vessel has had since we were very young. So yeah, it just sounds like my name. So, but yeah, and because by that time, Dante and I had merged, and so it makes sense that, yeah, the combination. If this makes any sense, I don't know. I'm kind of fucked up right now. And we're really upset. And I keep getting spikes in activity, which is disorienting. And we're just stressed out. Because we made a decision to move forward with something today, and we don't know if it's going to go through. And especially since we lost our means of getting LSD. So we have to sort that out as well. We're just stressed and depressed. Because of everything that's coming forward, and I just can't fucking deal with it, man. But I suppose that's why everyone is waking up and why I keep dissociating. But yeah, I still stand by everything that I said in the previous videos or clips or whatever. I'm not editing anything out, even though it's personal. I did leave out stuff though, so whatever. Again, video therapy, posting to the void, it's all good. Don't worry about it, man. Sure, this will not come back to bite us in the ass, like nothing we ever do does. Whatever, man. Whatever happens, happens. Later.